Hello, and welcome to News at 7:56. I'm Ricky Flair.
And I'm Margaret White. Today we'll be featuring exclusive interviews and stories about art, spies, and why war is dehumanizing.
Now let's send out to an expert interview featuring Francis de Clare, who is an art expert.
Hello, I'm Bianca Blenders here with a special guest / artist expert named Francis de Clare, here to talk to us about art. Now, Francis.
Oh, golly my, oh. Are we on air? Oh,
Yeah,
how's it going, Bianca? Great to see you
it's
again.
doing great.
It's great to see you.
All right, let's get back to business. You're here to talk to us about art, right?
Of course.
So, do you have any art pieces with you today?
Funny you say that. I mean, I always bring around art with me. As you can see here, this is my favorite piece. Like I said earlier, I always bring it around with me just in case a situation like this pops up. It's just beautiful. The contrast in colors really pops out, brings out the mood, you know.
Now, how in fact does this reflect World War I, which we're here today to talk about?
Well, Bianca, you know, all art has a meaning. And during World War I, they used art as propaganda to help, you know, get soldiers to fight for the cause, to make other countries look bad, and even to get food and supplies and whatnot to the front line.
It was lovely having you here today.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, Bianca. That was very interesting.
Now let's send out to Sally, who's in Germany in the front line.
Thanks, Margaret and Ricky. Well, as you can see, I'm at the front line, and it's pretty crazy and loud. So, follow me. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Hello there.
What's your name?
I'm Dettering.
Hi, nice to meet
It's a
you.
pleasure.
Sally. You want to sit down?
Oh yeah, let's pop a squat.
So, how are you?
You know, terrible.
Oh.
I'm out here in the trenches. It's muddy, it's cold, it's wet, killing people.
That's sad. Hey, so, where are you from?
I'm from a small farm in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived there all my life, actually. I don't know anything different from it.
That's great. So, how is your life back home?
You know, I just work the land. I don't really do much. I take care of the animals. I'm a farmer, so, hold on 1 second. Yeah, don't worry about him.
Oh.
But, we can continue.
Okay. So do you have anyone special at home?
Well, funny that you mentioned that. I just wrote my wife a couple days ago. She's doing good. The kids are doing well, so hopefully I can just be out here, support them, put food on the table.
That's good. So, you know, this is war, so pretty crazy things happen. So what's your biggest trauma, you'd say?
And I just hate it when I see those horses on the ground just neighing and screaming. Like, we even think they're humans, but no, you look over and it's just 4 horses just mangled up, guts flying everywhere. It's horrific, because I'm a farmer myself, like I said, and I just love animals. I love horses, and it's a shame to see.
That's so sad, I'm so sorry. So, how would you describe yourself? What kind of person are you?
Well, you know, Diane, I'm a very quiet person. I like to keep to myself a lot, and I think most people would agree with that. I don't really talk much, but that's just me. I just work the land. I'm a farmer. That's all I've ever known.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for being here today with me.
Of course.
Yes, it was nice.
It was really nice.
I hope you have a great time.
Thank you. Wish
You
me
know,
luck.
a better time than you're having now, because it's pretty crazy here.
Yeah, it sucks.
So, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Okay,
Gotta skedaddle.
sounds good.
Excuse me, sir?
Me?
Yeah, you. Can I ask you a few questions?
Well, I guess
What you doing in there?
I'm a spy.
Oh, what are you spying on?
I'm getting precious information and intel from our enemies.
Oh, well, why would you need that?
Well, ma'am, I spy so I can get their battle tactics. And what I believe is if I spy so much, this could be to the end of the war.
Wow, that seems really helpful.
I know.
So you must be very important.
Well, I don't want to brag, but yes.
Well, I better leave you to it and get going. This is Sally Jensen reporting live from the front line. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sally. It looks pretty crazy out there.
Well, that wraps up the 756 show. But before you leave, we have a special editorial on World War I. Good night.
In World War I, people faced many physical and emotional challenges that will affect them for the rest of their lives. World War I was one of the most devastating wars in history, especially to the Germans. It was one of the first global wars, and it wasn't man versus man, it was man versus machine. New technologies such as tanks, poisonous gas, and machine guns were commonly used, leading to hundreds and dying in just minutes. The situations that the men encountered were likely to be faced with death. The conditions that the soldiers endured were horrific. These conditions led to the loss of the value in a person's life. For example, many soldiers witnessed their friends being slaughtered right in front of them. Not only were their lives lost, but also the human qualities of the soldiers were lost as well. In war, the murder of a man was no longer seen as a big deal. Furthermore, lives that were taken weren't seen individually, but more of a statistic. In hospitals, wounded men were not treated with proper medical care and were seen as just taking up space. In World War I, dead human bodies laid everywhere. The soldiers would simply pass the bodies, not thinking twice. Not only were humans treated horribly, but also the animals, such as horses. In the war, humans lost love and care for horses and abused them. In trench warfare, once a soldier went over the top, a soldier wouldn't be able to come back unless victorious. If they did come back, they would be shot by their own comrades. Imagine if you were one of those soldiers, mindlessly killing others and even your comrades sometimes. This is what drives the soldiers insane. In conclusion, World War I caused people to lose their sense of humanity. War is dehumanizing and miserable.